Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the 20th lecture of Computer Applications with BlueJ Class 10th. Students, in previous lecture, we were discussing some unsolved Java programs. So, basically, this is the fifth part of unit number 8 in which we are going to discuss the remaining questions of your exercise portion. Okay, so first three questions we have already discussed in the previous videos. Now, let us start with the fourth one. Now see over here, write a program to enter two numbers and check whether they are co-prime or not. Okay, now there is a hint given below. Two numbers are said to be co-prime if their HCF is 1. So basically what you have to find? You have to find out the HCF. And now please remember that HCF is basically what? Your GCD. Okay, you already know you are having a sample program in which you are finding this GCD over there. Yes, so right now over here what you have to do, you have to take two numbers from the console and you have to check the GCD of those two numbers. Okay, when you have calculated the GCD, then you have to check whether your HCF or your GCD is 1 or not. If it is 1, then they are co-prime, and if it is not 1, then they are not co-prime. Okay, so please try this question number 4 with yourself and see over here. This is a sample program number 6 on your page number 104. You can take some idea from there also. Okay, at the last, after calculating the GCD or HCF, you have to use that if else condition, okay, in which you are going to check whether your HCF is 1 or not. I hope the thing is clear. In case any doubt, please let me know in the comment section below. Now moving forward with your question number 5, write a program to input a number. Display the product of the successors of even digit of the number entered by the user. Now please try to understand what is being said in the question. That is, see the input over here. Example is being given over here. 2745 is an example. Okay, now try to find out what are the even digits. This 2 as well as this 4. Yes, only 2 are the even digits. Now you have to find out the successors of both. The successor of 2 is what? It is 3. The successor of 4 is what? It is 5. Now you have to take out the product of their successors, that is your basically 15, and that is how आपका यहाँ पर 15 यहाँ पर आया हुआ है. Okay, so the first step is what? Firstly we have to enter a number, then we have to break the number into number of digits. Okay, and then we have to find out whether it is even or odd. If it is even, then we have to find out the successor and we have to find out the product. Okay, so now let us see how we are going to solve this code. See over here. Firstly, java.util class for our scanner. Yes, question number 5, class, this main, these are all those basic things. Yes, over here we have entered a number. Num is basically we are holding our number in num. Okay, and now we have taken another number, that is orgn num, sorry, this stands for original number. Okay, ये आपका क्या करेगा, एक original number को basically हम store कर रहे हैं. Why? Because see over here, जब आप नंबर को डिजिट्स में ब्रेक करते हैं, देन व्हाट एग्जैक्टली हैपन, जो आपका ओरिजिनल नंबर होता है वो लॉस्ट हो जाता है. ओके, एंड लास्ट में अगर हमें कहीं भी आपका ओरिजिनल नंबर यूज़ करना है, देन वी कैन नॉट यूज़ इट ओवर देयर ऑल्सो. ओके, सो सी स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम आवर वाइल लूप ओवर हियर. यहाँ पर आप लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, यहाँ पर यू आर रनिंग दिस वाइल लूप अंटिल आपका नम नॉट इक्वल टू 0 है. ओके, व्हाट वी हैव टू डू, वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट द पर्टिकुलर डिजिट. ओके, एक एक करके आपको क्या करना है, अपना डिजिट को पिक करना है. ओके, नाउ जब हम लोग को डिजिट्स को ब्रेक करना होता है, देन व्हाट वी हैव टू डू, फर्स्टली आप एक रिमाइंडर पिक करते हो एंड आप एक क्वेश्चन पिक करते हो. ओके, when you modulus any number by 10, then it is going to give you only one remainder, or you can say only one last digit number it is going to give you. Yes, and when you divide it by 10, then the overall question it is going to give you. Okay, so like this we are going to break our number. Now see see what we are having as an input. 2745 2745 we are having. Okay, now it is the value of basically your num. Okay, now let us store digit over here. Okay, now over here let us suppose we are having p, our product. Okay, now see, while num not equal to 0, the condition is true, the digit is to be calculated. Num modulus 10. If you modulus this whole number by 10, then you are going to get the last digit as a remainder. Yes. So for now, your digit is basically what? It is 5. Okay, num equals to num mod divide by 10. If you divide this overall number by 10, then you are going to get what? You are going to get 274 only. Okay, so now the value of num is modified, it is 274. Moving forward, it is going to check whether your digit is even or not. Yes, modulus 2 equal to 0. This 5 is basically not an even number, so it will skip this step. Okay, again for the next iteration, num not equal to 0, the condition is true. Again the digits is to be break down. Num mod 10. If you modulus this whole number by 10, then you are going to get 4. Okay, and now again num equals to num divide by 10. If you divide this number by 10, then you will be going to get 27 instead of 274. Okay, now again this digit mod 2 equal to 0. The condition is true. Yes, now this product is to be calculated. The initial value of product was 1. Over here, see. Yes, so 1 multiplied by digit plus 1. We are having 4 as our digit, so it is going to multiply it by 5. Okay, so basically the value of product is what? It is 5. Now see over here, it is basically your 5. Yes, now again for num not equal to 0, we are having what? The condition is true. Again this digit equals to num modulus 10. If you modulus this whole number by 10, you will be going to get 7. Again it is going to check whether it is even or not. The condition is false. It will proceed for the next iteration. Yes, again what we have to do, for again the digit will be counted over there. Okay, but we have left this step. This num divide by 10, it is going to give you what? It is going to give you only 2. Okay, now for the next iteration, digit equals to num mod 10. Okay, so the digit is to be calculated now. Only 2 is left over there, so our digit is what? It is basically 2. Now again it will check whether your digit is even or not. It is even. Yes, so again the product will be calculated. See, previous value of product was 5. Now the previous value multiplied by digit plus 1. The digit is 2. Now it is going to multiply it by 3. Okay, the value is going to give you 15. So the value that product is holding is 15 for now. Okay, and now at the last it is going to check what? If your product equals to 1. अगर आपका प्रोडक्ट 1 ही है, ओके, इट मीन्स कि आपका जो भी नंबर था उसमें एक भी इवन नंबर नहीं है, तभी आपका ये एक भी बार काउंट नहीं हुआ है. यस, लेट अस सपोज आपका ये नंबर है 351. अगर इस टाइप का कोई नंबर है तो आपका ये इफ़ कंडीशन एक भी बार एग्जीक्यूट नहीं होगी और आपका प्रोडक्ट की वैल्यू 1 की 1 ही रह जाएगी. यस, सो इफ़ सच इज़ the case, then this value no even digit in org num, this will be going to print it out over there. Okay, and else product of even digit successor is what? It is plus product. I hope the code is clear. Now moving forward with your sixth question. See, in this what you have to do, write a program to input a number and check whether it is pronic number or not. Yes, now what are the pronic numbers? Pronic number is a number which is a product of two consecutive integers. Okay, consecutive मतलब एक साथ आने वाले जो दो integers होते हैं उनका product. Like मैं एक सीधे example, 12 इक्वल्स टू 3 इंटू 4. सो 3 के बाद आपका क्या आता है? कॉन्जिक्यूटिव इंटीजर में 4 आता है, एंड इफ यू मल्टीप्लाई बोथ दीज यू विल बी गेटिंग व्हाट? यू विल बी गेटिंग 12. ओके, नाउ अगेन 24 इंटू 5, अगेन 42, 6 इंटू 7. ओके, सो यू हैव टू इनपुट अ नंबर एंड यू हैव टू चेक कि आपका वो जो नंबर है क्या किसी कॉन्जिक्यूटिव इंटीजर का प्रोडक्ट है या फिर नहीं है. ओके, सो फॉर दिस काइंड ऑफ थिंग वी आर गोइंग टू राइट डाउन अवर कोड. सी ओवर हियर, starting lines are the same. I don't think that I should explain them. Okay, so scanner, over here we have taken as an input int num equals to in next int. Yes, over here we are checking out our flag. Okay, we are checking out our what? It is our flag. Now it is going to say whether your product equals to num or not. Afterwards we will see what is the purpose of this thing. Okay, now see firstly the for loop over here. We are having I equals to 1 and it is going to run up till your less than equals to num minus 1. Okay, till num minus 1 this is going to be executed. Now we are having what? Int product equals to I into I plus 1. We are going to check for every consecutive integer. ठीक है, आप 1 से लेकर num minus 1 तक अपने हर एक consecutive integer का multiply करोगे and then you will check कि आपका product जो है वो num के equal आया है या नहीं है. अगर आ चुका है then your flag will be 1 and your loop will got break. Okay, now see over here, let us try to execute this code. Now let us take, we have entered a number that is your 12. Okay, for 12 we are going to run our loop. Now over here is the value of I. Okay, now over here is the value of what? It is our product. Getting? And over here is our basically flag. So initially the value of flag was 0. Yes, the value of I is 1. Now again it is going to check whether your I less than equals to num minus 1. It means 1 less than equals to 11. The condition is true. Product is going to be calculated. It means 1 multiplied by 2. It is 3. Okay, it is what? It is 3. Now it will be checking whether your product equals to num. Is 3 equal to 12? Condition is false. It will proceed towards your next iteration. The value of 5 will be incremented. It becomes true for now. Now again the product will be calculated for 2 multiplied by 3. It is going to give you 6. Again this 6 will be checked with this 12. It is again not equal to 12. Yes, so again it will proceed for the next iteration. So your I value becomes what? It becomes 3 for now. Okay, now again the product will be calculated by 3 multiplied by I plus 1, that is 4, and it is going to give you 12. Now when it checks this product equals to num, the condition becomes true and your flag becomes 1. Okay, see, initially our flag was 0, now it becomes 1. Okay, and the condition got a break, so आप क्या हो जाएंगे? आप इस for loop से बाहर आ जाएंगे. Okay, now moving forward, now it will check whether your flag equals to 1 or not. If yes, if your flag आपका equal to 1 है, then your number is a pronic number, otherwise your number is not a pronic number. Okay, got the point? Now the next question, number 7. See over here, a prime number is said to be twisted prime if the new number obtained after reversing the digit is also a prime number. Okay, write a program to accept a number and check whether the number is twisted prime or not. Now what it is going to say in the question is that, let us suppose you have entered a number. Okay, firstly you have to check whether this number is prime or not. Okay, if yes, then what you have to do, then you have to reverse a number. Okay, if yes, it is going to be reverse the number and it is going to check whether this reverse number is also a prime number or not. If it is also a prime number, then your basically number is what? It is a twisted prime number. Okay, आप क्या करेंगे? आपका एक नंबर है, then firstly आप उस नंबर का चेक करेंगे कि आपका नंबर प्राइम नंबर है या नहीं है. Okay, you will be going to apply the logic of prime number. Okay, for this number, if it is a prime number, then you are going to get the reverse of that number. Okay, और जब आपको reverse मिल जाएगा, then again for this reverse number you will be checking whether आपका reverse number prime number है या नहीं है. If yes, then your number is basically a twisted prime, otherwise it is not a twisted prime. An example is also given over here. Now see the code. Firstly, opened our class, our main function scanner input. Okay, so we are having our number that is stored in num. Okay, इस number को हम calculate करेंगे whether it is a twisted prime number or not. Now moving forward, see over here, firstly we will check whether your number is less than equals to 1 or not. Yes, because अगर आपका negative number होगा या फिर अगर आपका 1 ही number होगा, then there is no need to find out the prime number or anything else. Okay, so अगर आपका number less than equals to 1 है, then over here at the very first position you are going to print it out that your number is not a twisted prime number. Okay, otherwise if not, if आपका number जो है वो 1 से ज़्यादा है, then you are going to calculate the prime number at the very first position. Okay, now see over here we are having a check equals to 1. Okay, now for the prime we are going to apply this loop I equals to 2 till I less than equals to num divided by 2. I think the concept of prime number is very much clear to you. In 9th class also I have explained the concept. Okay, so this is a very basic concept. I don't think that I need to explain it over here also. In case you want the explanation, then let me know, but I'm assuming that you know already what how to calculate the prime number. Okay, so over here we are running our loop from I equals to 2 till I less than equals to num divided by 2. Okay, and over here we are going to check if it is divisible by I, if your number is divisible by I, then basically your check becomes 0 and your condition will be breaked. ओके अगर आपका कोई नंबर आपका I से डिवाइड हो जाता है, ओके प्राइम नंबर आपका बेसिकली क्या होता है, जो या तो खुद से डिवाइड होता है या फिर 1 से डिवाइड होता है, ओके बाकी बीच में किसी नंबर से डिवाइड नहीं होता. इन केस अगर आपका ये इफ़ कंडीशन ट्रू हो जाती है, देन इट मीन्स व्हाट, बिटवीन 1 एंड बिटवीन द एग्जैक्ट नंबर आपका कोई एक नंबर ऐसा प्रेजेंट है जो आपका नंबर को डिवाइड कर रहा है, ओके एंड देन इफ सच इज अ केस देन आपका प्राइम नंबर नहीं है वो नंबर. ओके सो अगर आपका इफ कंडीशन एग्जीक्यूट हो जाता है, देन इट मीन्स व्हाट, इट मीन्स आपका चेक 0 हो जाएगा और आप ब्रेक कर जाएंगे यहाँ से. ओके ब्रेक होने के बाद आपका लूप यहाँ पर आ जाएगा. ओके आफ्टर it will loop, it will skip all the iterations and it will come out of your for loop. Okay, now it will check the if condition. If your check equal to 1, it means कि अगर आपकी ये if condition एक भी बार एग्जीक्यूट नहीं हुई है, it means आपका जो नंबर आपने एंटर किया है दैट इज बेसिकली अ प्राइम नंबर. ओके अगर वो प्राइम नंबर है, then it is going to find out the reverse of that number. Okay, how to find out the reverse of a number? See over here the code. Yes, we are going to break every digit. Yes, digit, it is going to break it out and over here the number is to be calculated. Okay, now see how we are going to calculate the reverse of a number. Let us see, we are having an example of 167. Okay, now for t not equal to 0, the condition is true, it is not equal to 0. Now we are going to find out what, it is going to find out digit t modulus 10. When you divide this t with 10, then it is going to give you 7 as a remainder, so 7 will be stored in the digit. Okay, now again the value of t will be modified, divide by 10. When this t will be divided by 10, you will be getting 16. Okay, now this reverse number, see over here reverse number was 0 at the initial position. Now 0 multiplied by 10 plus digit, that is our 7, so it is going to give you 7 for now. Okay, now again for the next iteration our digits will be calculated. T modulus 10, it is going to give you 6. Yes, again the value of t will be modified. If you divide this t by 10, then you will be getting 1 as a quotient. Yes, and over here reverse number multiplied by 10 plus digit, the value of reverse number was 7. When you multiply by 10 plus 6, it is going to give you what, it is going to give you 76 for now. Okay, now again see over here for the next iteration, this t we are having 1. Okay, so digit is to be calculated. Now over here if you divide this thing by 10, then you will be getting 1 as a quotient. Okay, and for this t, if you divide this thing by 10, then as a question, sorry, this one was a remainder, the quotient will be 0. Okay, now again the reverse of the number will be calculated. 76 multiplied by 10 plus digit, that is 1, so you will be getting 761. Okay, now see, our original number was 167 and our reverse number was what, 761. Okay, now we will check whether this 761 is your prime number or not. Okay, now see over here, again we have applied our for loop for checking whether our reverse number is a prime number or not. The working is exactly the same as we have checked in our original number. Okay, now after everything is being done, then what will happen, this if condition will be checked. Okay, if this check equal to 1, it means what, आपका number भी prime है and आपका reverse number भी prime है. ओके बिकॉज यहाँ पर भी अगर आपका ये प्राइम नहीं होता तो चेक ज़ीरो हो जाता था, उधर भी पीछे भी अगर आपका नंबर ज़ीरो नहीं हो, अगर आपका नंबर प्राइम नहीं था तो चेक ज़ीरो हो जा रहा था. ओके एंड इफ़ योर चेक इक्वल्स टू 1, इट मीन्स व्हाट, इट मीन्स आपका नंबर भी और रिवर्स नंबर भी दोनों आपके प्राइम नंबर है. सो इफ़ दिस इज़ द केस देन दिस नंबर इज़ अ ट्विस्टेड प्राइम नंबर, अदरवाइज योर नंबर इज़ नॉट अ ट्विस्टेड प्राइम नंबर. Okay, now again see the code. This was a question, this was the very first thing. Okay, our main class, we have entered a number num, then firstly we have checked whether your number less than equals to 1 or not. If it is less than equals to 1, then no need to find out everything, it is not a twisted prime number. Otherwise if your number is greater than 1, then we will going to find out the overall procedure. Okay, so firstly we have checked what, we have checked whether your original number is prime or not. Yes, अगर आपका ओरिजिनल नंबर प्राइम है, ओके सो ये आपका एक भी बार एग्जीक्यूट नहीं हुआ होगा, इट मीन्स ओरिजिनल वैल्यू ऑफ चेक विल बी रिमेन एज इट इज़. ओके, सो हम यहाँ पर चेक करेंगे, आपका चेक अगर इक्वल्स टू 1 है देन आफ्टरवर्ड्स वी आर गोइंग टू फाइंड आउट द रिवर्स ऑफ अ नंबर। ओके, यहाँ से आपने अपना रिवर्स ऑफ द नंबर फाइंड आउट किया एंड जब आपका रिवर्स मिल गया देन आपने रिवर्स का भी यहाँ पर प्राइम इसको चेक किया। यस, अगर आपका रिवर्स नंबर भी प्राइम नहीं होता तो आपका ये चेक ज़ीरो हो जाता, बट अगर आपका चेक इक्वल्स टू 1 अभी भी प्रेजेंट है देन इट मीन्स व्हाट, इट मीन्स योर नंबर as well as your reverse number, both these things are what, both these things are prime, and if your number reverse number both are prime then it is said to be a twisted prime number. Okay, so the same we are going to check it out over here also. I hope the code is clear. Moving forward with your eighth question, see, write a program to input a number and check whether it is a prime number or not. If it is not a prime number then display the next number that is prime. In the previous question we have already discussed what are the prime numbers and I have also given you the code. The code of prime number is very common. Okay, so this question you please try it by yourself. Firstly what to do, you enter a number, okay, and you check whether this number is basically a prime number or not. If yes, then stop over there also. Okay, if not, if your number is not a prime number then you have to find out what is the next prime number. Okay, likewise see in the sample input, आपका एक नंबर आपने इनपुट किया 14, फर्स्टली यू विल चेक दिस 14 इज प्राइम नंबर और नॉट, इट इज़ नॉट अ प्राइम नंबर। ओके, देन आप क्या करेंगे, यू विल बी चेकिंग फॉर 15, okay, it is also not a prime number, then again you will be checking for 16, again it is not a prime number, okay, again you will be checking for 17, now this 17 is a prime number so you will be stopping your condition over here. Okay, so please try this question number 8 by yourself. In case you found any difficulty then let me know. Now the rest of the questions we are going to discuss in our next video. Okay, so you please try those questions I have discussed previously by yourself, and yes, that eighth question, I hope that you can do that eighth question by yourself. In case not then again let me know. Okay, so this is for this video. Thank you so much for watching.